When I first signed in Madrid, we all knew that Cristiano Ronaldo was a professional. He's always on time and this. So you say, oh, Cristiano is downstairs swimming already.
From Premier League roar to pure luxury in 2025, this is Emmanuel Adebayor, like you've never seen him before. Exotic cars, private comfort, and a life built on football royalty. But there's one thing that will always set him apart. The only man famous enough to score a goal and sprint the entire length of the pitch just to celebrate in front of rival fans. This isn't just wealth. This is confidence, legacy, and Adebayor energy. Welcome to the luxurious world of Emmanuel Adebayor. Before we dive in, hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. When the name Emmanuel Adebayor is mentioned, it commands attention. For some, he's the towering striker who terrorized defenders in the Premier League. For others, he's a man who openly enjoys the rewards of success: luxury cars, massive mansions, and a fearless lifestyle. But beyond the headlines and controversies lies a deeper story, one of poverty, perseverance, and undeniable triumph. Born into hardship and raised with almost nothing, Emmanuel Adebayor rose to become one of Africa's wealthiest and most recognizable footballers. His life is more than football. It is a powerful reminder that where you start does not determine where you finish. Sheyi Emmanuel Adebayor was born on February 26, 1984, in Lomé, Togo. His childhood was far removed from luxury or comfort. Born to parents of Yoruba ethnicity, Adebayor spent most of his youth in Togo, where he attended Sports Development Center of Lomé, also known as Sporting Club de Lomé. Growing up, his family had no electricity and no proper bathroom facilities, often bathing at the beach due to their living conditions. School fees, though minimal, were sometimes impossible to pay. Adebayor has openly shared that survival itself felt uncertain during his early years. Football wasn't simply a sport, it was hope. Discovered by scouts at a young age, Adebayor left home at 15 years old to join FC Metz in France. That single decision became the turning point that transformed his destiny forever. He made his League One debut against Sochaux on the 17th of November 2001. Following Metz's relegation, he played a season in League Two, where 13 goals in 34 league matches prompted a summer 2003 move to Monaco. Adebayor's rise through European football was fast and decisive. After making his professional debut at Metz, his performances earned him a move to AS Monaco, where he played a key role in their historic run to the 2004 UEFA Champions League final. But stardom arrived when he signed for Arsenal FC in 2006. On 13 January 2006, Premier League club Arsenal signed Adebayor for a reported £3 million. He was given the nickname Baby Kanu due to his resemblance to former Arsenal star Nwankwo Kanu, whom Adebayor had idolized as a youth. On the 4th of February 2006, Adebayor made his Arsenal debut in a Premier League match at Birmingham City and scored after 21 minutes, with Arsenal winning 2-0. Adebayor was cup-tied for Arsenal's run to the 2006 UEFA Champions League final. Adebayor scored Arsenal's winning goal against Manchester United to give Arsenal a 1-0 win at Old Trafford, their first league win of the 2006-2007 season. Earlier in the match, Adebayor was brought down in the 6-yard box to earn Arsenal a penalty, which was taken by Gilberto Silva and saved. At Arsenal, Adebayor evolved into one of the Premier League's most feared strikers. His remarkable 2007-2008 season, where he scored 30 goals in all competitions, earned him the prestigious African Footballer of the Year award. In 2009, Adebayor made a high-profile move to Manchester City on a contract worth around $30 million. instantly placing him among African football's highest earners. His career later included spells at Real Madrid, Tottenham Hotspur, Crystal Palace, and clubs across Turkey, Paraguay, and Togo, each contributing to an already massive fortune. On 7 April 2009, Adebayor equalized a goal for Arsenal in the quarter-finals of the Champions League against Villarreal, in which he chested the ball into his control and then performed a bicycle kick. Adebayor, however, was injured for the last 2 Premier League matches and finished the season as Arsenal's second top goal scorer in all competitions with 16, behind Robin van Persie's 20. On 31 January 2017, Adebayor signed a contract with Super League club Istanbul Başakşehir until June 2018. He scored 6 goals in 11 league games over the remainder of the season, including a hat-trick on 10 April in a 4-0 home win over Galatasaray, as his team finished runners-up. He added another goal from 5 Turkish Cup games, where his team was again runners-up. Adebayor scored another hat-trick against Galatasaray on the 19th of November 2017, in a 5-1 win at the Başakşehir Fatih Terim Stadium. On the 20th of June 2019, Adebayor left Istanbul Başakşehir. After his spell at Olympia, Adebayor signed for Togolese Şampiyonat National Club Semasi in July 2021. Adebayor announced his retirement from professional football on 21 March 2023, aged 39. When people see Emmanuel Adebayor today, surrounded by luxury cars, massive mansions, and a bold lifestyle, the immediate question is simple: how does he make his money? The truth is, Adebayor's wealth didn't come from one lucky contract or a short burst of success. It was built steadily over more than 2 decades through high-value football salaries, bonuses, endorsements, legal payouts, and long-term investments. The foundation of Adebayor's fortune is football. Across his professional career, he earned an estimated $35 to $40 million in salaries alone. At Arsenal, where he rose to global fame, Adebayor earned around $3.5 to $4 million per year, particularly during his peak seasons between 2006 and 2009. The biggest payday of his career came in 2009, when he joined Manchester City on a 5-year contract, reportedly worth about $30 million. During this period, his annual salary peaked between $6 and $7 million, placing him among the highest-paid African footballers of his generation. After leaving City, Adebayor continued earning high wages at Tottenham Hotspur, where he reportedly took home close to $5 million per year. Later moves also stayed profitable, including his short spell at Olimpia Asuncion in Paraguay, where he became the highest-paid player in the country's history, earning over $1 million annually despite limited appearances. By the time he retired, football had already secured his financial future. Beyond his weekly wages, Adebayor earned significant income through performance-based bonuses, goal bonuses, appearance fees, qualification rewards, and prize money from tournament runs. His standout 2007 to 2008 season at Arsenal, where he scored 30 goals across competitions, reportedly earned him over $1 million in bonuses alone. Spread across multiple clubs and seasons, these incentives added an estimated $3 to $5 million to his overall earnings. Adebayor also generated income off the pitch through contractual settlements. One of the most notable was a FIFA ruling in his favor, following a contract dispute with Paraguayan club Olimpia. In 2022, FIFA ordered the club to pay Adebayor approximately $510,000 in compensation. In addition, he collected sign-on bonuses and termination settlements during club transitions, especially during his Manchester City and Tottenham periods, boosting his non-salary earnings. During his peak years, Adebayor also made money through endorsement deals, most notably with Puma, who supplied his boots and football gear. While he was not among football's biggest commercial superstars, his status as African Footballer of the Year and a Premier League striker still made him attractive to brands, particularly for African market campaigns. Across his active years, endorsements earned him an estimated $2 to $4 million. Adebayor has invested in entertainment and nightlife businesses, local enterprises in West Africa, and small-scale property development projects. One of Adebayor's smartest financial moves was real estate investment. He owns multiple luxury homes in Lomé, Togo, high-value mansion properties in Accra, Ghana, newly constructed branded homes under the C identity. These properties are worth an estimated $8 to $12 million, and they serve both as lifestyle assets and long-term stores of wealth. Unlike salary income, real estate continues to grow in value, giving Adebayor lasting financial security long after retirement. Emmanuel Adebayor didn't just play football. He turned football into capital, transformed income into long-term assets, and built a financial life that continues to grow beyond retirement. As of recent estimates, Emmanuel Adebayor's net worth ranges between $40 million and $45 million. We just mentioned real estate, so join us, explore some of his high-priced homes. When people talk about Emmanuel Adebayor's house feels like an understatement. This is not simply a place of residence, it is a reflection of a journey, one shaped by sacrifice, determination, and an unbreakable belief in destiny. Every corner of Emmanuel Adebayor's home tells a story of a boy who once grew up with almost nothing, and a man who transformed struggle into strength and success into legacy. His properties are not just symbols of wealth. They are reminders of how far persistence, faith, and discipline can take a person. Adebayor's most celebrated residence is widely known as the SEA Mansion, located in Accra, Ghana. From the moment you step through the gates, the identity of the home is unmistakable. A custom entrance mat bearing the initials SEA, short for Sheyi Emmanuel Adebayor, welcomes every visitor. It is personal, intentional, and powerful. This house was built to reflect its owner's journey and personality. Bold yet composed, luxurious yet purposeful. The exterior of the Sea Mansion immediately makes a statement. Modern architectural lines blend seamlessly with elegant design, creating a structure that feels both regal and contemporary. Large balconies, manicured open spaces, and an expansive compound ensure privacy and presence. The driveway alone resembles a high-end showroom, often displaying some of Adebayor's luxury vehicles. It is a home designed not to impress loudly, but to assert quietly. From Premier League roar to pure luxury in 2025, this is Emmanuel Adebayor, like you've never seen him before. Exotic cars, private comfort, and a life built on football royalty. But there's one thing that will always set him apart. The only man famous enough to score a goal and sprint the entire length of the pitch just to celebrate in front of rival fans. This isn't just wealth. This is confidence, legacy, and Adebayor energy. Welcome to the luxurious world of Emmanuel Adebayor. Before we dive in, hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. When the name Emmanuel Adebayor is mentioned, it commands attention. For some, he's the towering striker who terrorized defenders in the Premier League. For others, he's a man who openly enjoys the rewards of success: luxury cars, massive mansions, and a fearless lifestyle. But beyond the headlines and controversies lies a deeper story, one of poverty, perseverance, and undeniable triumph. Born into hardship and raised with almost nothing, Emmanuel Adebayor rose to become one of Africa's wealthiest and most recognizable footballers. His life is more than football, It is a powerful reminder that where you start does not determine where you finish. Designed with elegance and branded with Adebayor's SEA initials, it symbolizes ownership, achievement, and exclusivity. Surrounded by stylish seating areas, the pool space offers both relaxation and reflection. Adebayor's garage is closer to a hangar than a storage space. Designed to house his luxury vehicles, it is wide, clean, and carefully lit. The garage reflects the same level of care as the rest of the home, reinforcing one thing: when something is earned, it is respected. Though an exact price tag isn't specified, it's a multi-million-dollar property reflecting his substantial wealth. Beyond the sea mansion, Adebayor owns multiple homes in Lomé, Togo, including newly completed luxury residences, often referred to as sea white houses. These homes continue the same theme: clean architecture, premium fittings, spacious interiors, and consistent personal branding. Together, they form a growing real estate portfolio built from years of reinvestment. Cars. For Emmanuel Adebayor, cars are not random purchases. They are milestones on wheels. Each vehicle in his garage represents a chapter in a journey that began with nothing. From football wages carefully earned to rewards deliberately enjoyed, Adebayor's collection reflects power, taste, and personal achievement. Let's step inside Emmanuel Adebayor's car collection and explore the machines that carry his success, along with what they truly cost him. Standing as the crown jewel of Adebayor's garage is his custom Rolls-Royce Phantom, finished in a bold black and gold tone that makes it impossible to ignore. This isn't just a luxury car, it's a declaration. The Phantom, valued at around $350,000, carries personalized C plates, linking the vehicle directly to Adebayor's identity. For a man who once struggled to afford basic needs, commanding a car worth more than most homes is not excess, it's victory realized. Parked not far from the Phantom is a Bentley Continental GT, a machine built for elegance and speed. With handcrafted interiors and a powerful engine, this Bentley is designed for long, comfortable drives, something Adebayor can enjoy knowing it comes with a price tag of approximately $250,000. It represents sophistication without noise, success without chaos. Adebayor's taste isn't limited to calm elegance. His Mercedes-AMG G63, often referred to as the G-Wagon, brings a different kind of presence. Tall, aggressive, and commanding, the G63 blends military toughness with executive luxury. With a value hovering around $160,000, it's a vehicle that matches Adebayor's bold personality. This is the kind of car that announces arrival without saying a word. When comfort and prestige take priority, Adebayor turns to his Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Known globally as the benchmark for executive sedans, the S-Class prioritizes silence, balance, and smooth control. With a cost of roughly $130,000, it is less about flash and more about confidence. This is the car of a man who no longer needs to impress, only to move in peace. Not every ride needs to be solo. Adebayor's Mercedes-Benz 5 Class, valued at around $90,000, serves a different purpose. Spacious, comfortable, and often customized, this luxury van allows him to move with family, friends, or team members without sacrificing style. It proves that luxury can be practical and still carry status. In the middle ground between elegance and aggression sits Adebayor's Porsche Cayenne. With Porsche engineering under the hood and a sleek SUV design, the Cayenne delivers performance with everyday usability. Depending on the specification, Adebayor's model sits around $120,000 in value. It's a machine built for motion, precision, and control. qualities Adebayor lived by on the pitch. Adding a distinctly American flavor to his collection is the Chrysler 300. Bold, wide, and unapologetically solid, this sedan brings a classic look backed by a price of approximately $45,000. It stands as proof that Adebayor's taste is not limited by trends or geography. Sometimes, presence matters more than price. Among the modern machines, one car stands out for its age and soul: the 1974 Pontiac Grandville. This classic American cruiser tells a different story. Valued today at about $50,000, it represents appreciation for history, craftsmanship, and nostalgia. Owning this car isn't about luxury, it's about legacy. Perhaps the most playful vehicle in Adebayor's garage is the Can-Am Spider Trike. With 3 wheels and a futuristic design, this ride blurs the line between motorcycle and car. At roughly $20,000, it's the least expensive vehicle in the collection, but arguably the most fun. Even at the top, Adebayor remembers how to enjoy the journey. Taken together, Emmanuel Adebayor's car collection carries a combined value of well over $1.5 million. But more than the money, each vehicle reflects discipline earned through football, rewards chosen deliberately, and success enjoyed without apology. These cars are not impulsive purchases. They are chapters in motion. Most of his vehicles feature personalized C plates, his initials proudly stamped on his success. Emmanuel Adebayor once dreamed of simple things: shoes, school fees, opportunity. Today, his garage tells a very different story. From a Rolls-Royce worth hundreds of thousands to a trike bought purely for joy, every vehicle represents distance traveled, not just in miles, but in life, personal life. Adebayor has spoken about his faith, saying, "Everything I do in life I put in the hands of God, my Creator. He gave me the chance to be where I am today, and He's the one that can take it all away from me. There is nothing more important for me than God." Adebayor could not walk for the first 4 years of his life. His mother took young Adebayor around Africa, looking for a cure. Adebayor then spoke about his miracle, saying, "I was in the church laying down, and around 9 or 10 o'clock on the Sunday morning, I could hear children playing outside. Suddenly, somebody kicked a ball into the church, and the first person to stand up and run was me, because I wanted to get that ball." On the 5th of May 2015, Adebayor made a lengthy post on his public Facebook page describing his family troubles. These troubles included several relatives asking for large amounts of money, his sister renting out a house he had bought for her without him knowing, and complications surrounding the death of his brother, Peter. In July 2017, Adebayor stated in an interview regarding his family issues that his late brother had sent an official letter to Real Madrid asking them to not keep Adebayor on after his loan spell. Unlike many footballers, Adebayor has always kept his romantic life largely private. He is known to be a father and has spoken on occasion about how meaningful fatherhood is to him. Being a parent softened his perspective, giving him a sense of responsibility beyond fame and wealth. Adebayor has chosen not to live his personal relationships publicly, preferring privacy over attention. This decision reflects maturity and a desire to protect what football could not easily give him: peace.